Greetings! Welcome back to Dinset's Techie Nah Badass. It's very Dinsets today. I've got a special treat for you. It's a Throwback Friday. I know you're supposed to say Thursday, but I actually fired up the Super Nintendo Classic Mini. I actually have the Australian version. I got this case at Target. I think it's is it RPS or RDS? RDS, I think. Pretty good case. I got this, 2017. Here is the controller. You'll see that's not the North American style. It's actually kind of a unique controller. These colors would say Famicom, but I think the Europe's also looks this way. I do not think I can lift this up and show you without stuff happening. Can I? Nope. You'll have to take my word for it, boys. I did post a picture of this monstrosity. Oh, it is running on the Super Nintendo Classic Mini OS over here. So if I don't push some buttons, it's gonna start things up and whatever. Who knows what's gonna happen here? Oh, come on. It's gonna start a game automatically on me. So I've got to kind of keep doing stuff. I've loaded this up with a number of ROMs and hacked it. I added an OTG USB on the side. It's not the fastest system. It takes a little while to go through all these games on here, but I've got a pretty big library. How do you feel looking back on Avengers Endgame? Terrible. I hated it to start with. I've thought about re-upping Disney Plus to do a commentary track on, but I don't feel like going through that crap again. Infinity War was the better movie and it made everybody look stupid, especially Peter Quill. I can't show you this, but I did post an image of my Super Nintendo Classic Mini. A friend from New Zealand sent it to me, and it is, you know how we have GameStop over in Australia, New Zealand? It's EB Games still. Isn't that crazy? Put that down to the side. We're drinking, we have Red Bull. We also have an expired Celsius I figured I needed to get to at some point. Cashews and peanut M&Ms. Matthew, I hated Avengers Endgame, and you'll see people come around to this. My criticism's always perfect, so I don't play this game, but people are like, as a huge fan of Endgame, looking back on it, now I'm kind of disappointed. Like, it's like, no, the movie didn't. How did it change over time? It didn't. You slowly had your opinion change, is what happened, because you're not a good expert on films. You're not a critic, and that's why your opinion changed. If you're a pro like me, you aren't conflicted with everybody's opinion, peer pressuring you into liking something. And then later on, I started to realize. This is a weird interface. Hey, welcome. This might be your first time here, Matthew. Anyways, it's nice to be in the stream. Maybe, what, is that a serial experiments lane I see for your, picture? It's kind of, cute having this, like, sound. I thought we might look around here first. I actually have the screen kind of crushed down. So I have like the complete NES library. I haven't actually gotten this on this TV before, and I only like dusted this off. It wasn't dusty, it was in the case today. And I thought, do I have Sweet Home on here? And it turns out I do, which is pretty cool. So there's some limitations, and it's going to load things pretty slow. So you have to put everything in a file. I did this years back, and I couldn't do it again. I can tell you that much. I wouldn't be capable of doing this again because, for one, I had a kind of like cheap PC, an Acer PC pad that it had like Windows 8, I think, and you had to have a PC in order to get this stuff kind of going. Now it does have some hacking capability, okay? So like you could try to do the Dreamcast on this. This might be the preferred platform for us. You can play Marvel vs. Capcom 2. It is not advised. You frame drop. Runs smoother on my PlayStation Classic, which is easier to hack, but still is going to require PC. We've got MSX and MSX2 on here, specifically to play Metal Gear. Also, there's this one version of the Castlevania, but Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake, you can put that on here. I think I have the entire Neo Geo library. So, if there is a Neo Geo we're looking to play, got you covered. I actually have played a lot of these. This is an incredibly unfair hoops game. Viewpoint is an incredibly difficult shooter. Imagine an arcade shooter where it's not pay to win. Okay, like, oh, you put your quarter in, you start that stage over. Right? In fact, did I even make it to the second stage to know how much it goes beyond that? Neo Turf Masters. You may have seen, not necessarily streams, but my throwback game videos that I tried to record with a camera pointed over there and a camera pointed at me and trying to stitch it together in Final Cut Pro. But a lot of this stuff I have the capability to play on Xbox now. So I think that might be the preferred way to do it. If I may have the entire Super Nintendo library as well as the games they have here. You have a save state feature and you hit this reset button in order to get out of the states. So let's see here. Yeah, that should work for you guys. Atticus, I don't think I can make you visible. Let's see if I hit that. Is that going to suspend it? And then it's like, oh no, what are you gonna do? And I mean, I did put some pretty good time on this. There's a rewind feature, and I'm trying to remember. It's gonna show that, and then you get a little bit of rewind, and then you can decide where you want to start. Let's see, it says up start. You can't see that on the side screen there, but, and then I think you honestly have to hit, there was a way to do this in the hack so that you didn't have to hit the button. Was it down in select start? Yeah, so that way you could set this thing close to your TV and not have to hit the button. Let me see if I can do that again. I'm trying to practice here. Oh, we don't want to lock that. Down start. Hold down and select. I don't think that's going to work on the NES games. The NES games use Retro Arch, or is it Retro Arc? Ooh, right here, guys. This is a special treat here. Castlevania Rondo of Blood in English. I never actually completed it. I got pretty far-ish. I'm kind of preferring that over. Could Rondo of Blood possibly be our next stream for spooky season? Your chat box is on strike again. Oh no. It says yo. Why did that work? I have no idea. Let me see. Let me see if it takes instructions from me. I have no control over that. I'm gonna have to get in touch with Restream. Maybe they've got a server issue. That could be a consequence, honestly, of me tethering my account with them and whatever shit. This is advised bullshit. Let me see what I can do about that. See if there's something I can do about it. Alright, Twitch, YouTube alert. Should probably move those up. Top. Hold on, I'm gonna try to get to the bottom of this. Everyone's visible on your screen except you. Don't know why. Except me? My talking from Restream there? Let me try something out, okay? I should be able to get. Let's see. Restream's got some settings. If I'm talking to you guys in this, maybe the chat got embedded weird. Okay, we're gonna try this, guys. All right, guys, type something. Type something. Somebody type something. Atticus. Hi. Okay, so I think it's working. Awesome. We got down to do not. Hey, it's highly advised that you use the token thing here, authorize, and then it starts uploading all these other things and stuff. You beat the game, 422. You got the achievements. Achievements. I'm assuming Xbox or PlayStations. If you actually had achievements / trophies. Otherwise, why would you put yourself through that on the Nintendo Switch, buddy? Castlevania Rondo of Blood. That game has one of the very best soundtracks. Honestly. Have you guys heard Vampire Killer or Bloody Tears in Castlevania Rondo of Blood? To die for. In fact, should we do Rondo of Blood for the next creepy stream? Spooky theme stream, maybe? I'm gonna show you what we're playing tonight. But yes, now that I have this setup going, I'm letting you know that we have the entire Genesis library, one PC Engine game, a few Sega CDs, including a game that I can beat on the hardest setting and have, actually, the Terminator. Oh, we've got Snatcher, a Popful Mail. They want some money for that, let me tell you. The Terminator, not a bad run and gun. Not terrible. I don't know why I've got two versions. Oh, one with no music to not get a copyright strike. One with the music, because it's like, screw it. The music doesn't fit the Terminator, but it is jamming tunes. So we might look at that also. I'm on Steam as my platform. Also, I'm now starting 100% Silksong in under 30 hours. Steam has achievements like I'm really not aware. Tonight, we're going back to the origins of Resident Evil on the NES. If I can find it. Am I passing it? Here we are. I have the full NES library. There's a lot of games, and we're going to have to go to Sweet Home from the producer of Resident Evil, a guy whose name I didn't bother to remember. But this game is based on a 1989 horror film from Japan. I believe it's on YouTube in a less than official capacity with English translations. It had some okay things going for it. It's a haunted house type thing, okay? There's some filmmakers that go into a house in the middle of the woods, but it's a big mansion. Big mansion, Resident Evil, right? Lazarus, hi. It looks like everybody on Twitch, everything's working fine with the stream, right? Steam has achievements. Yes, everybody wanted to copy Microsoft, and then Microsoft's like, oh, we're gonna get rid of Xbox now. Now it's up in the air whether or not there'll be a next Xbox, which is what I predicted, which is part of why I bought a Switch 2. Sweet Home, Alabama. This has to play through Retro Arch, or is it Retro Arc? I think it's Retro Arch. I have the screen cropped about as good as I can for you guys. I have not played this before, but this is a English patch. If they don't want to release this in English on a modern console, then their loss, right? You got to play the games that are available to you in the way that you can, right? So we needed someone to patch this with English because they wouldn't release it here. Why is that kind of off center? I don't know. Let's hit start. I can't tell. Change names. Let's hit no. All right, so remember, I'm playing on an SNES Classic, but this is an NES game, so I think we're looking at B and A, and those being the only buttons. Oh wait, but oh man, I didn't read that. It's got that NES speed reading thing going. Your cinematic going into the creepy house, right? Let's go, prep the camera. Good. We're all here. Oh, wait, hold on. That's a hot chick. Oh, wait, we're all here in the mansion. This is real. The fresco used a special tech. What? The door closed. What the? Wah! Alexander's here. The exit. We just started. We just started the game. There was a bit of a preamble before that. Fools. Those who defile my home shall feel my wrath. We got sort of an opening cutscene here. What's going on? We have to escape. There has to be another way, another exit. We better search the mansion. Oh, I'm walking. Also, remember, we each have our own tools that we can't trade with each other. Like, evidently, right? Okay. I'm walking. Hey, I'm walking here. All right, so we have a doorway. We have broken glass, it looks like, that you can't walk around. I don't know. Party item team talk look save quit. Saving? Wow. In 89, not a lot of games had that. The dialogue is going to be pretty limited. This is an NES game. All right, B. I can swap between them. This guy's got the most life. Maybe he's the director. I think that's your actress. No, that's your actress. That's I don't know. They were trying to shoot they broke into an abandoned house. Kind of look. I don't think they were shooting a movie. I'm trying to remember. All right, so the B button is swap party member. Now, I have save states here through RetroArch. I tested this earlier, that's why we have one. So we're going to hit save state 0. Stop. Okay, why did it say stop? Oh, if you hit pause, instead of pause, they translated it as stop. Alright, I think we have to go through this door here. Well, shoot. Are we gonna push blocks out of the way? Talk. Taro, don't worry. Alright. What about this girl? Oh, we can... Hold on, party? Who do I... Let's bring a girl with us. And she's stuck. Oh, so we're swapping between the party. screen has to go black to do that, I see. Nothing. It's kind of like Resident Evil. Guys, this is the very first survival horror game. The fixed gameplay, the camera, polygon character, I think poorly pre-rendered graphic style of Resident Evil. It did not actually start Resident Evil. That would be Alone in the Dark. But this is the first survival horror game, and immediately it looks like we're gonna have to pick up some glass, I guess. Sharp glass is everywhere. Good thing I have shoes. Okay, we've got a lighter. Let's swap this. Okay. Oh no, this is look at your guys. Look at their stats. Life, prey, camera, vacuum. Oh, vacuum? Okay. Oscar. That's how you pronounce that, right? The main objective of this game, I think, is get out of the haunted house. I don't know. I've never played it. Alright, so party. She has a vacuum. Let's go. Used vacuum. Yes. I don't know what's happening, but let's stick together. Am I going to use up my vacuum? If this isn't the first survival horror game, then could Maniac Mansion count? It's a puzzle thing. There isn't really a survival aspect. All right, we're gonna kind of save here, okay? Quick menu, save state. Yeah, sure, same one. All right, what else? Who else has what here? That's a lighter. This is not the worst menu system. First aid kit. So that's your doctor on your crew. Why does she have a vacuum? She has a key. Well, let's go back to the guy with the most health and see what we can do here. This place is huge. That left room. Okay, so you want me to go to that one? You do load rooms separately in Resident Evil, right? I mean, does that feel kind of related? How about we take this? Fruit sword? What? Tonic. What's this a picture of? It's almost sweet if it weren't creepy, right? Look, pray. What does pray do? Not needed. Let's burn it. You burned it, but nothing happens. That seems kind of Resident Evil-like in a way, right? Like you test your items and stuff. A fresco. But how to preserve it? What about this candle? Wax candle? Is this a map? A letter. Welcome to my home. Photograph my fresco for. Therein lies a clue. That's the weirdest looking sea I've seen. To the way out. It's from Ichiro. And that must be the fresco. Okay. So, yeah, you can come and go as you like. It's no one's stopping you, Alexander. Let's see. I think this guy had a camera. Used camera. But nothing happened. Maybe you have to look at it and then use your item. Letters appeared. 1-6. My 3 frescoes will solve a puzzle. Guess that's locked. Hey, we've got a girl with a key, right? Emmy's got the key, is it? I don't know what team is gonna do. Oh wow, she's a little faster. Though, I mean, we're kind of overhead view with this, locked, okay. I opened the door. Ladies first, or should a guy go do this? Oh, let's bring in the girl with the vacuum. A note. Kenji, the frescoes contain clues. Oh, it actually let me stop and gather my thoughts and hit next. That's some good forward thinking there, Capcom. I think they're grouped by date. What you guys may not realize, on the NES, oh geez, we have a problem. I'm gonna run out of juice on my computer if I can't reach this. On the NES, when it came to third-party developers, your answer was Capcom and Konami. Now, as a naive kid, you may make the mistake of thinking, oh, that's Back to the Future. Oh, that's Terminator 2. LGN licensed games. Not really worth your time. But if Capcom or Konami made a game, even if it was licensed, DuckTales, Chippendale Rescue Rangers, probably looking at a pretty good game. By the way, Chippendale Rescue Rangers' first game I beat. I could probably beat that in a stream. It's also the best fighting game on the NES. My brother and I, cousins also, like to pick up each other and throw them as Chip and Dale. Good stuff. I think they're grouped by date, huh? So that was a 1-6 fresco, right? Yeah, what's with the screen here? Why are we missing some of the... I hope left and right's not an issue. What? Evil doll! I mean, that looks like it's even. I don't know how come it looks like we have part of the screen missing on the left, and now we don't. I don't think we have any issues here. Shouldn't be. Okay, let's attack the evil doll. Oh. I was not expecting a turn-based RPG. But maybe that's part of why this didn't come to America. What? Americans can't handle that shit. What I'm curious about is, are you going to heal with an herb? Evil Doll defeated, 1 experience. It's an RPG. A rope barrier. Well, we have a guy with a lighter, right? Though we have a medic, right? So... Well, hold on. Didn't mean to do that, but figured may as well. Alright, so it's a rope barrier. Oh, I thought maybe we need... Just like a Resident Evil, you don't know if you're supposed to look at it then use the item, or just stand in front of it and use the item. Use lighter. Nice. Uh-oh. It didn't come alive, did it? A skeleton! What's on the wall? Written in blood. Power of the heart overcomes evil. That's the power of love. Boom, 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 boom. I think we may have another fight. Is it like a random encounter? Like, what exactly is happening? It's a wisp. This guy's got the most health. He should be good. I don't have anybody else with me, but maybe that's why you need a team. I got this girl around the corner, right? Not a lot of attack variety in this one, huh? I'm glad that you can really just jam that A button. What if we team? Nobody is there. What do you... You need to look at her? Should we team up? Sounds good to me. Whoa, look at that. Hold on. How many people can we get in a team? Yeah, safety in numbers. Cool. Everybody do the conga. Turn the beat around. Love to feel percussion. Turn it upside down. Can we bring the doctor? It's kind of mind-blowing that in the older RPGs you could have a bigger team than you could in the first one I played that was turn-based, Final Fantasy VII. Also pretty mind-blowing that a game was in its 7th installment in 1997. Like, that was way ahead. Like, everybody else was kind of just starting. Like, okay, there's a Tekken 3, right? So... Should we team up? Let's go our own ways. Oh, maybe three's as big as it gets. That's what she said. Maybe we can get in more attacks this way. Random encounters? Evil doll. Oh yeah, we're getting in more attacks here. Everybody bash this doll down. Oh, she froze in fear. She's frozen? Okay, well let's... Is this the doctor? Let's see if he can, unfreeze her. 'Cause, like, I don't... 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 I Nothing. Used kit. Emmy is free. Alright, we're gonna try to avoid that blue stuff. I don't think these people are gonna be in a party anymore. Oh, they are. Help! Oh, holy crap! That was not something I anticipated. Hold on here. Did something change? I thought that changed. She got taken over there? A chasm. If only we had a bridge. Is that her? Should we team up? Yeah, safety in numbers. What on earth? A note. Takashi, the next fresco is across and on the left. Be careful. So there were others like us. So they read the note and then they chime in. Frightening. In case you weren't scared, this game lets you know you should be scared. It's not up there on the right. I don't know why things are off to the side like that, but then at other points it looks like they're even. We could try out some other games on the NES on here. I might be able to move that. Preferred aspect ratio. Pretty much the same there. I don't... Custom aspect ratio. I might have done something to scale this to correctly fit inside the box before, and I probably don't remember what all I did, but it was probably something I tested out and was pretty satisfied with in most games. All right, we've got our team. We have really one place we need to go. We got to avoid that blue stuff. That'll carry somebody off. What the? Doctor, I hope you're going to be okay there. Somebody grab the knife. Oh, shoot. It's a wisp. Everybody just start beating this thing to death. What are they attacking with? Bare fist. Somebody got 4 damage in. Silver knife, I guess. Can't talk to the knife. Can't exchange. Can't exchange nothing. Anybody got any idea how Whiskers, you got any idea how I can pick up a knife in this? Seems to me I should be picking up some items, right? Hold on, let's go back. Maybe you gotta go at a certain angle? Yes, it's a knife. You want to give me the option to pick it up? Okay, let's try this. Oh, we can't move it. I guess that's a default item. Like, he has a lighter, guys. One girl has a key, the master of unlocking, and the other guy has a lighter, and it's like a key item. It's like a permanent item for them. Resident Evil, much? Yes? Unfortunately, can't figure out. Oh no. Resident Evil with what just happened? Oh, the music. I thought we were doing a random battle, but no, it's this like hay or something. Oh, here we go. Imagine if you had, instead of awkward shooting, you had zombies and Resident Evil giving you the random game stuff, right? Evil doll, like there's any other kind. If a doll comes to life, it's evil by default, right? Just to various degrees. Wood. Used lighter, but nothing happened. Okay, what if we use the lighter here as it's dark as shit? Resin Brick, hello. We're playing the Resident Evil Origin game. Sweet Home, Alabama. A note. One fell down but was pulled to safety. What does that mean? There must be holes in the ground here and we can't tell. Uh-oh. Well, this party is all your characters. It's really choose a character. You don't get down to party, but can I catch him on fire? Let's see what that does. He used the lighter, no effect. What are they attacking with, right? We can call someone else to come join the fight, I guess. You have a lot of other things you can do, but you have one attack. I do not have a PC, no. We're playing on the Super Nintendo Classic Mini from Australia. I hacked it with a, what, 2014 Acer tablet thing that I found. I had a way of doing it back when these were available, 2017. All right, you hit party, everybody gets down in boogies. All right, the good news, I'm not falling. Wood. Wood is good. The dark room. What if, okay, what if, guys, the guy with the camera, which one was it? Can he go in there and take a picture in the room? Oh no, hold on, that was... I was wondering, can we make 2 teams? Should we team up? Yes, good idea. I don't think you can make 2 teams. I think I have 1 team. And making this team dissolve the other team. That's my guess. Evil doll. Just beat it to death. You jerks. Oh, okay. Oh, just a wisp. Get it. If this game isn't amazing to you, then it should just kind of be a curiosity. You want to see some of where Resident Evil started. I'm seeing some of those common lines of thought, like the characters having these items, like the lighter, or I guess a key so you can open the doors, master unlocking. They're in a big mansion, haunted kind of, right? Creepy mansion. Let's see, what if we use the camera here? Use camera. Okay, I was just curious if that would do anything. Look at that again. A note. One fell down but was pulled to safety. How do you even fall? Nothing. What would you do with wood? If the wood's in the way, how would you move it? Oh man, we're gonna lose the war of attrition here with these dolls and wisps. I'm glad that this goes really quick, right? A lighter, a kit, health aid kit, a camera, a vacuum. Don't tell me that someone's gonna vacuum wood. Is he frozen? We may have a problem. Hold on, does this give status here? He is frozen. He's level 1 frozen, and that's our doctor. We may have ourselves an issue. Another issue, inability to pick up a knife. Alright, so that's blue wood, I guess we can call that. Oh, we're about to get killed in Sweet Home. You're given a ton of health, that's for sure. Do you think praying to wood might be an answer, a solution? Let's get him to pray to wood. If that's something, so no. Well, guys, I'm going to look up online Sweet Home Wood. Or how to pick up knife. Remember, it's 1989. And you know Japanese, otherwise you wouldn't be playing this, right? You still can't look up online how to do any of this stuff. You can safely pick up the weapon long. It's called long, but it's a knife, provided you approach it either from the top right wooden area or the bottom right one. 2 steps will take you a what? GameSpot game FAQs here. Oh, you know you're in the old territory when you see that. Oh, not the low battery, but the, you know, that style of dot matrix logo sort of stuff. Game basics section's worth reading if you want to understand the mechanics. Well, we don't. 3 weapons, sure. During the course of the game, you will find various weapons. There is no armor or other protective equipment. And of course... Should we hit the pause? The stop? Okay, the weapons... If someone cannot equip a weapon, you can try to pick it up. You won't be able to. Many weapons can be used by all characters, but some can only be used by particular people. The weapons are named and are visibly different. They appear as knives, swords, more like a cutlass, spears, axes, clubs, forks, tridents. A weapon gives the same increase in attack to anyone that equips it, and can only carry you can only carry one weapon at a time. Everyone can equip every weapon except for the rune weapons. Okay. But then the trouble is, how does one pick up the weapon? It says anybody can pick this stuff up, but I'm not seeing that. What if the select button does something? I'm pushing buttons, guys. You'd think the option to pick up the weapon would be right there when looking at it. I'm hitting left and right here, see if, you know, sub menu. I don't think they really thought about that. This guy's gonna get clowned on. Let's run away. Let's try running away from a doll. He ran. Okay. What does Game FAQ say about that wood? Oh, we've got a lot of areas here. This would be a big multi-part stream if you did the whole thing. Trying to follow a completely text-based walkthrough just to understand what I can do with this wood. When you return from the passage with the blue wood, use it on the chasm. Do not use the blue wood item to cross this chasm. Unfortunately, you cannot discern the difference after you've picked it up, so the best thing to do is leave it until after you retrieve the oak spear. Okay. Waxy immediately, and you can see another piece of paper with it. How far down did I just scroll? There was a key lighter, a waxy. I guess that's a candle. Use the key from Emmy's inventory to unlock the right hand door, which is where we are, and use Kazu's lighter to burn the rope, which we did. Battle start after entering this passage. Look at the first piece of paper and it will suggest that the frescoes are grouped by dates. Yes, avoid the blue lights. Learned about that travel from right to left in the corridor. If one hits your group, it will carry the person off to another location, which means they are alone. The best way to avoid them is to walk in. It's kind of easy. If you're transported, it will be to the piece of paper at the left of the gap. You can read this and it will reveal another team have explored the mansion. You can take a look at the bloody writing on the wall next to the skeleton and attempt to talk and look at the skeleton as well. Attempt to talk to the skeleton. Sometimes there is no response, but occasionally there will be one. Oh gosh. Before reaching the steps, pick up the 2 pieces of wood. And when you reach the steps, pick up the silver weapon at the top of the screen. If only I knew how to pick up some wood. Like this is a common occurrence when I try to play something old. It's like, oh, you didn't know you were supposed to hit down, down, back, B, left, right, something center, square, triangle in order to pick up the item? What an idiot. Get good, noob. Like something is just like massively trollish, unuser-friendly, but it's my bad. I mean, realistically, if you spoke Japanese, this probably came with an instruction manual. So, hell, let's talk to this guy. Nobody is there. Funny. It's wood. Can I pick it up? Oh, shit's sake. You hit take. That is not intuitive, guys. That is opening your items to manage. That is not the option looking at this and picking it up. Which they will work out better in Resident Evil. You see the green herb, you take it? No. Oh, do you open your items and hit move and now you can bring it in? Flash him with the camera. Hell, hit him with the camera, see what happens. Alright, good news, we're making progress. You guys are welcome to chat about this or ask about anything else if you like. And when I say anything else, be reasonable. He's cursed. Oh geez, that looks bad. Call if you need to use the vacuum. Alright. Can we pray to fix that? Well, since he's cursed, let's move his wood. Why did the viewer count go from 7 to 6 when I joined? You count as a negative viewer. It says 8 on my screen. We have people on Twitch, I think, so. All right, so I figured out how to use the inventory. It is not ridiculously intuitive, but maybe if you were a fan of JRPGs back in 1989, maybe you'd understand this. All right, we're gonna pick up the blue wood. We're beating down wisps and other stuff. This is not terrible. Now look, given the limitations of what one could do with frights on the NES, I think they're fairly ambitious here. It's just some of the quality of life stuff here, man. All right, so we're gonna take the blue wood. And what if... Okay, well how about we take this one? We wanna keep note of who's got which ones, right? Maybe we need that blue one to cross. All right, we're gonna get out of here. Someone take a knife. Can't exchange. Maybe this line is your weapon line. Okay, nice. Anyone still out here? Wow, you have to walk out of the doorway to walk back. We actually had these items and we never took them. Took tonic. I think that might unfreeze someone. The fruit knife? Like, what is that? Oh, you chose the wrong one. You gotta go back into the menu and not just choose a different spot. Took the waxy. Okay. All right, boys. Let's see. Can we use one of these? We patched it. This feels dangerous. Better team up for safety. Oh shit. What is that? Maybe we should use the tonic on the doctor before. Well, can't watch the rest of the stream. See, oh, because it's too crap. I'm sorry. I'm trying. I'm trying new stuff. Oh, wait. I wasn't thinking. Are they using their weapons when they attack by default? Okay, so this guy... Hold on. Froze. Purse. Who's got the tonic? Spray lighter tonic. Kazu. He's got the tonic. And we're in another fight. I think they're using their weapons if they have a weapon. They're doing more damage. Don't worry. All right. Don't worry. Okay. Yeah. Whatever. All right. Hold it. No. God. Move. All right, we're gonna move it to him, okay? And then we're gonna see if he can then use it instead of accidentally using the tonic on ourselves. Yeah, he's taking damage there just walking. This might be a bad idea. This may not lift. Maybe tonic won't lift a curse. I don't know. There's prey. Let's hit a save state here for the hell of it. Before we screw this up. Here goes. Use tonic. Life restored. Prey up. What the shit? Every step, every little step I take, I get hurt by a curse. Yo, help, quick. Yo, Taro, help, quick. They're both in pain. Is it possible that the waxy lifts the curse? Fruit lighter. Oh, hold shit. No. While cursed. Okay, can I pray here? What the shit? This is some Undertale shit right here, man. What am I doing? Am I trying to get a 5? What the hell? This is Undertale. The praying is like your spell casting. We gotta figure out who had the waxy. Pray 1515. So some of these people should be praying that's your spell. Emmy. Nothing happened. shoot, wrong guy. Okay. Now, if he uses the waxy... give it to this guy, then. Oh, I don't think we can move that. Curse lifted, and... what the shit? That's all it took? Okay. Here, let's team up. All I had to do is use the med kit. Who knew? At least I'm not losing items. It's like you used it, nothing happened. It's not like, oh, now it's empty. You just threw away your green herb, right? I think these guys may not have weapons. Let's try to get them out of here and get in the hall where it looks like we don't get attacked. Oh man, I thought we got out of there. Also, you have no idea in games how much health is going to get saved by using an item until you use it, right? All right, so we have a party. This is 2 guys. If we swap to somebody else, that party remains. That's pretty badass, frankly. We don't have anyone else left behind, do we? Go out, yeah. Let's cross. Got a key. You know, I think I did some of this wood repair stuff in the, oh, I didn't even like the game, really. It was very similar to this in ways. What was it? Like, creepy middle school kids get stuck in the high school, but it's haunted in the past or something. Like, in this vein, I did a first impression stream of it on Xbox. It was actually, I think, a Game Boy Advance title. Without a re-release. What was it called? Alright, we've got an evil doll. Again. Yeah, I think they're using their weapons. Let's see what this guy is. You call that nothing? Nothing. Oh no, we split up. Be brave. Your tools, weapons, fire, bugs, light, bats. No, we need to stay together, guys. Sounds good to me, yep. Oh, okay, cool. So she left, if you say team, just that one person, you guys stay here, I'll come get you. That's not awful. So that is a corpse kind of hanging out in the ground. Kind of scary. Or he's sucked through the ground. I don't remember the movie very well. Nobody is there? What am I looking at? I don't think I'm looking at an evil doll. Let's just attack the crap out of this. A doll. Can we pick up the doll? I don't think so. It wouldn't have shown it like that. Alright, who wants an axe? Emmy, you get an axe. Emmy can't. Okay, well, is this a rune axe thing? It's a rune axe. Okay, so these are kind of special. Okay, okay. Maybe the guy can have it. Fruit and rune switched, okay. So he dropped it on the ground, and now she can pick up the fruit. Knife. Nice. Do we have a puzzle? I'm trying to see if we can do some of that Resident Evil push on the blocks stuff. Though, thinking about it, that's more of a Zelda thing. What's this? Nothing? Not even for a vacuum? Get him with that axe. 6. I think that's the most damage I've seen yet. What do we got in here? Glass. Walking on broken glass. We've got a fresco, we've got a skeleton. Okay, here we go. Suck that up. Let's talk to the skeleton. Oh, let's have a look at him. The light fell. I was too slow. Beware. I should have had a spookier thumbnail, and then people might have watched this. Once you figure out the item management, you might just actually kind of have some fun with this. Wait a sec. Let's give the doctor a knife, shall we? Get armored up, man. Oh my gosh, what's that? Worms! How do you stop worms? 10 damage. Shit. Did it say passed out? No, did that say no effect? But we run. Okay, boys, I'm gonna need you guys to move. Here, one of you grab some wood. Is it Taru? Not good enough. Either of you could use a weapon. And we Maybe I'll swap to... Actually, we'll take a picture. I think we look at it first. Look. Item. Camera. Let's go. Camera. But nothing happened. A fresco. But how to preserve it? It is covered in dust. Alright, understood. We're gonna get out Vacuum Girl. Try to remember which one is it with the vacuum. Asuka. Shoot, wrong one. Alright, we gotta use the vacuum a few times here, it looks like. Looks like the early survival stuff's not gonna be a hit with the channel, is it? Oof. Okay, there's one of those guys is not that equipped. What am I doing? No, we want to... It's covered in dust. Okay, so... Get that dust off of it. There we go. It is cleaned. Did it say cleaned or cleansed? A fresco, but how to preserve it? You don't want to say... Okay. Preserve it, immortalize it with a photograph, right? I think that's what the game's largely suggesting there. Oh, my Xbox is on. I was wondering what was making that noise. Alright, everyone's got a weapon. Even if it's a fruit knife. Oh wait, that's a silver one, okay. This is kind of fun, having two teams roaming around. You never got this kind of teamwork in Resident Evil. Not to this extent. Letters appeared. 115. Did the other one say 116? One needs a mallet to remove a boulder. Noted. Can I take a picture of the skeleton? Apparently, nothing happens if you do. A light fell. Oh. It's like a QT. Was that the first QTE, guys? We complain about QTEs getting put into Resident Evil starting at what? 4? Or did Code Veronica have them? I think Code Veronica kind of, but Sweet Home did it first, guys. As best I can tell, Sweet Home gave us the QTE before it's a QTE, before we have the name QTE in Shenmue. You have it in Sweet Home. And it crashed on my head and hit for me for 3 damage. That's a locked door. What do we got here? A note. Takashi, the 3rd fresco, upstairs. What are these? This bronze statue. than this bronze statue, right? Use the waxy on the bronze statue. Like, I mean, what good do you think that was gonna do? Okay, we're just gonna hide right here for right now. One of you has a key. The master of unlocking, Emmy. What? Try this one. Oh man, I gotta have Burt's Bees on me at like all times, I swear. Or problems happen. I don't know if this is kind of ear bleed loud for you guys or not, but like the music on the opening for the Super Nintendo Classic Mini, doot, so loud. I had my TV on a volume level of 6. No, that volume rating on a TV stuff, everybody's always in like, you know, 8 to 30. Who is the madman who cranks it up near 100, you know? Like a lightning room. A skeleton. Nobody is there. In blood. Avoid the shadows. I just walked into a shadow, I believe. Alright, doll and wisp we can handle, I think. Other stuff are problems. And we're actually leveling up, that's kind of wild. I think this guy's got a lighter. Who wants the spear? Oak. The oak is switched. That. I mean, I found it later in the game, so therefore it has to be better, right? Now we could use the wood to cross this, right? Or did I just fall? Beat that wisp. Okay, nice. Help! Quickly, already... Yuka, Kozu, help quick. We've been burning ropes, not taking them. Should we team up? Thanks, you saved me. So, hold on, teaming up brings them back, but the wood broke, so that was kind of garbage. The worms are also kicking ass, so we gotta run the hell away. Then again, maybe pray. Oh shit. Jeez. Well, where? It was weird, I didn't see the kit there. Okay. Real unfortunate about the wood situation. All right, don't walk on that if you can avoid it. Is the chat working? You guys okay? Is the game NES too boring for you? It's a wisp! And it waits its turn. Okay, we've got a girl with the key stuff, right? Used key. I like the unlocking sound. Have a feeling that that bat could attack us. And it did. I could have avoided it, but I was just curious if that was going to constitute an attack. What can we do to them? Do they have much health? Man, Asuka here maybe needs to pray. Damn, that ain't bad. Yeah, she might be a better prayer. And we're about to actually pray. 7 of 40? Is she low on pray? Let's see here. It says 7 of 40. Why does it say that? Now she's 1 of 40. Yeah, you gotta refill your prey somehow. Oh man. She's low point, so hold on, can we do... You can hit B to do something else, okay. I even had that 10 there, man. Oh, we're not getting much damage done. These guys hurt? Are they infected by the bat? Can we pick up rabies? We've got a fireplace. Fire! Just wondering if we could use the waxy. Oh, what? Look out! Left. Kazu dove. Kazu escaped. The chair had a broken leg? Like, what happened? I don't understand. It was a chair. Try this. Alright, nothing happened. It's a little too much effort to put a fire in a game like this, flickering like that, for it not to have an effect. You know, you just say that there wasn't a fireplace. Maybe you throw water on it. Skull. Well, let's just beat that skull. Oh, shite. Okay, so it's actually snakes. We're taking some considerable damage here. Vacuum. Let's make this double wide here, just, well, it shouldn't much matter, but, you know, in case somebody else needs to walk by. I feel like Rune Axe might be the highest thing you can get. Fruit Knife. I wonder if Oak is better. can't. Maybe he's just no good with the oak. Alright, this thing was kind of a problem, so we're gonna try to run away. He ran, the other one failed. So both your party members have to get out somehow. I'm wondering if running away is like your better approach here. Looks like a mouse up there. There's something we can do to the skeletons. Dead. Oh shit. Why did you abandon me? Huh? Oh, it wasn't you who abandoned me. My bad. I was looking for Steve. A mouse. Maybe you do something with cheese? You do get to shoot the mice in Resident Evil, don't you? You do. A note. Shogo. To go beyond, turn on the generator first. Oh, there must be a generator nearby. Did that skeleton just move? Oh, this is a problem. They both ran. You can handle that, right? Okay. Can you upgrade now? The old sword? I thought that looked good. Alright. 75 of 120. 70 of 150. Let's give Asuka some tonic. If I face her and use it, or am I putting it on myself? That's the question. Okay, here goes. Life restored. Pray up. All the way. So maybe you should... See, I don't... Oh. Maybe that was an item one should use when you have single-digit health. And maybe you get full. I don't know. You know what, for the sake of it, we can save state something here, but you can also save in the game, which is cool, except you have one slot. Probably should have done that first. What do we have here? Alright, well if it's locked, then let's use a key. All these doors look alike, don't they? We're up to 11 viewers. You guys are free. Is the chat working? Seems like it should be. Go away. This is not your place. Oh shit. Threw them against the wall. Did they take damage in the process? I don't think so. Go! But nothing happened. Okay. I think we had a few other doors to look at. Oh! A zombie! That's what it is. Zombies before Resident Evil. And it is crawling on the ground. I don't think it's stuck in the floor anymore. It's a crawling on the ground zombie. Stomp him in the head. Come on, guys. Do something. Is it that hard to hurt a zombie that's already crawling? This guy's really tearing them up. Okay. Let's see if we can pray the zombie away. Asuka is what? What did that just say? They're taking huge damage. Okay, let's get the hell out of here. Screen went blue. Frozen. The other way, mouse. Okay, you actually do need to select the right guy for this to work. Facing him, using the kit. Like, oh shoot. Not a zombie, please. Not this stuff either, God. You know, if you have a smaller group, you get to run away easier. Hey, maybe wood right here? It's not super reliable, though. Oh, the guy with the camera. Maybe one at a time can cross, or maybe a total number can cross. At any rate, we have wood here for the way back. A note from Shogo. The generator is east. Rope. That's something to avoid right there. Let's see what this. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Nope, nope, no, no, no. Nope, we're running away. One of them ran, one of them stunned. Shoot. What just happened? Run away, run. Did they both get stunned and then it forced me to play someone else? Frozen? Okay. Help. Oh my god, no. Oh. You gotta unfreeze these people somehow. Okay, and we will... Hold on here. Alright, you're gonna team up. One of you has the camera. Let's take a look at this. Let's look. A fresco. Okay, it's not covered in dust. That's nice. Let's use an item such as a camera. We got the 3 frescoes. 123. The mallet is under the desk in the room with a small beast. What do we have here? The rune axe. Okay. Gotta turn around and say team. Should we team up? Yeah, thanks, you saved me. Now we got in a fight. We're gonna have to run away. Shoot. The zombies are kicking ass. We gotta get out of here, man. This game's making you respect the zombies. It should be really easy to run from them, you know? Alright, now I've got my teams all mixed up. Our girl with the key is away. Or no, did she just get put over there? Asuka, no, she's poisoned. Guess that applies to the whole group. Yeah, I think this is the whole group here. Oh, we have a problem. Akio has a wood. No! Skulls! You can run away from a skull, guys, trust me. Pretty sure this can be done. Can we team up? Now, was it Emmy that was taken away? I think. Okay, so she got kicked out of the room. You don't have a map. Run away from the zombie, please. Just fight wisps all day if you have. Looks like we are successfully running away from zombies. Avoid the bats. What do we have here? Oh. I would rather dodge zombies. You know, there is something really satisfying about juking zombies in a classic RE. No juking here, though. Note, Takashi, if one is caught, pray. I don't really have that option unless I'm in a fight. Whoa, whoa. What is this? Nothing? Rune weapons prevent fear and curses. What am I looking at? Rocks blocking the way. You need a mallet. Watch out, chairs are dangerous. Note. Let's go. You can find a spare camera and key in other rooms. Find them. Nothing? I'm pretty sure those are rocks. Nothing. Can we move the chair? Maybe a little out of rooms to search. Run from the worms. I believe in you. Nicely done. Now, I don't know what this is. Thought I'd look at it. Odd shadows. So that's what it meant by avoid the shadows. Well, I think this is a pretty interesting game once you get a hang of the UI. It's not too complicated once you... I mean, of course it isn't too complicated. It's also not, you know, the most user-friendly, but... I don't think that we can unlock that. Even the other girl. Oh no, worms are in the way. Surely, yeah, I think the game takes into consideration stuff that you can run away from. I think it kind of understands that. I can't open that door, I'm almost out of answers. And I'm pretty sure that's locked in a way that I can't mess with. Worms! No. Where else could one go? You gotta have a mallet to get around those rocks. Oh, okay, so it is fairly simple. There's not a ton of nuance, but it is playable, right? Random encounters. If only that we had a more powerful, say, 32-bit system to work out some kind of rudimentary combat where one could pretty much point at the ceiling and shoot zombies in the head. Okay, now look, if we got across the top of this, right? And that's an if. Okay, I'm thinking if we, oh, you didn't run away from the worms? Really, girl? Was this the dark room? Wait a minute, because he has the light. I see. Now we can look. Yeah, but you already... What is this? Is this guy bleeding out like Marvin? Like, what are we doing? We better... No. No, I meant, can we team up with... Now he's in the group, we get... Thought we get his light. What? Alright, now, can we use the light now? Really, my dude? Oh, this combat, man. Can certain people go in this room? This is not your place. Now, does that kick anybody out? I wonder if we can move that mouse. Hey, mouse. Can we talk? Well, I'm a little stuck. The chat is dead. I think we may just have to go ahead and call this a stream. I'm sure I'm overlooking something, you know. Oh, now we get a cheap views spam. Zombie. Oh, it kind of sucks if you get stuck, right? And then the other guy's gone. Let's team up. I'm gonna run away. All right, well, we're gonna stop there. Intriguing game. I really honestly think so, but I don't really see where it wants me to go from here. Hell, let's hit the in-game save too while we're at it. And I think when I leave it, let's see. Was it down and select? Hold down and select to make the thing. I don't think it'll actually make a save state. It takes a little while here. Maybe it does make a save state. And then in the system, but maybe you can't use it. I don't know. It takes a little time, guys. It's a Super Nintendo classic. It's like a, you know, a earlier RetroPie I don't even know what number of RetroPies we're on. Okay, now we can move. That was Sweet Home. Is there a button here for... Does that mean instructions included? Let's see, sort. No. Recently played, times played, publisher by title. What was 1 or 2 player? Is this one, I guess maybe it means it has the capability to save? Okay, how am I not finding it? Okay. Maybe that's what that means with that paper right there. Intriguing title, an early from my understanding of it, it is the earliest of the survival horror games. I guess it's survival because you do get whittled down in some fashion, right? Not combat in the traditional sense for one would expect from a Resident Evil, but hey, we saw some hallmarks of Resident Evil. The zombies, mansion that you're kind of stuck in. Looks like there's puzzles, items you interact with. Well, stuff you interact with, you can look over here. Oh, it's just a bunch of books that, you know, like you see in Resident Evil. But you also have items that you're collecting, and then you have items that you're kind of like stuck with. Oh, this is the guy with the lighter. Isn't it Chris who gets a lighter, right? We've got a girl with a key. It's kind of like a lockpick. Doesn't work on every door, but kind of, right? And the QTEs. If you want to complain about QTEs in Resident Evil, hey, you know what? Didn't we experiment with that in Sweet Home? Something like that, yeah. No, we can use that. It's not ripping off Shenmue at all. We did it first. Hell, we did it. Was Shenmue in 99? Maybe? 10 years earlier then? Beating Shenmue to the punch in some way, right? And I didn't hit dodge and I took damage. It was like it was timed. So yes, that was Sweet Home. Don't know if we want to do something Saturday on the weekends or not, or if we want to work out like an actual schedule for this. Maybe some more Super Nintendo Classic, maybe run that Rondo of Blood. I thought that was a pretty cool game. Never got through that. I think you have to go through multiple times, unlock more characters, different endings and stuff like that. But it is a more platformery adventure type game. Well, okay, platform action. It's not a Metroidvania. There are stages. Now, on the surface, it looks pretty similar to Castlevania Symphony of the Night, but it's not about backtracking. It's about more so pushing forward. Super awesome soundtrack that will probably get me in trouble in some residual way. But maybe that would be worth a shot. We may need to work out like some kind of schedule. I don't know if you guys want to do weekends or not. Weekends at Vonnie's? I don't know. But hey, you made it this far, wait until marriage counseling. Now I'm going to off stream here, load up a few games and see if I got these aspect ratios right. We know Sweet Home looked like it was pushed to the side just a little bit, didn't it?